वेलकम बैक गाइस। एक्चुअली ये सेकेंड पार्ट है इसके फर्स्ट वीडियो का। मैं जब वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करी थी उस बीच में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हुआ और वो रिकॉर्डिंग वहीं पे रुक गई, सो आई एम अगेन मेकिंग द वीडियो। ओके, सो in first video we have completed till here. From now we have started from here. ओके, सो इन्वेंट्री टर्न ओवर रेशियो हमने ट्रिक क्या पढ़े समझे है कि टर्न ओवर पूछ रहा है तो हमेशा टर्न ओवर को ऊपर रखेंगे और जो पूछा है इन्वेंट्री पूछा है तो उसको नीचे रखेंगे। ओके, तो टर्न ओवर वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड अबव, दैट इज टर्न ओवर इज 4,50,000. So we can calculate the inventory, and why we are calculating, because it asked in the balance sheet. Okay, 5x inventory. So inventory comes 4,00,000 divided by 5. It comes 90,000. It comes 90,000. Okay, so one part is done in asset size, that is this 90 part. Sorry, inventory part is done, that is 90,000. Okay, okay, now it's seventh is day sales outstanding, means account receivable average collection of debtors is given. Okay, so debtors collection period given, that is 36.5 days. Its formulas is average collection period is average debtor divided by net credit sale into 12,365. Okay, so average collection is 36.5. Debtors we don't know, that we have to calculate, and net credit sale is 4,50,000. okay, into करेंगे 36.5 into 4,50,000 divided by 3,65,000, because we have to know entire year's amount. Okay, that's why we're dividing by 365. And why we are 365 days? Because in given the average collection is in the days. Okay, now 36.5 into 4,50,000 divided by 365, it comes 45,000. okay, rupees 45,000 come. Okay, the data part is also done. $45,000. Okay, now we have to calculate the cash and the fixed assets. In question, quick ratio is given. The formula of quick ratio is current assets minus inventory minus prepaid expenses. Okay, through the help of current asset quick ratio we can find that cash plus debtor is account quick ratio. Okay, because in this question only 3 current assets is given. ठीक है, in which current assets minus inventories. Okay, if it prepaid expenses it also be minus. So in short what we have taken, क्विक रेशियो का फॉर्मूला होता है कैश प्लस करंट एसेट्स माइनस स्टॉक माइनस प्रीपेड एक्सपेंसेस. ओके, सो हमारे पास क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है कैश, अकाउंट रिसीवेबल, इन्वेंट्रीज, तो ये हमारे क्या हो गए, करंट एसेट्स. ठीक है, अब इसमें से करंट एसेट्स माइनस स्टॉक कर दीजिए, तो क्या अल्टीमेटली अगर इन शॉर्ट बोला जाए तो क्या आ जाएगा, कैश प्लस अकाउंट रिसीवेबल. ओके, so quick ratio formula is current assets minus stock of prepaid expenses. Okay, divided by current liabilities. Quick ratio 0.80. current assets is cash plus debtor. Okay, current liability is given 90,000. We have calculated above. Okay, so 90,000 and debtor is also given as we have calculated above, that debtor is 90,000 into 0.80 plus debtor is 45,000. Okay, it comes 72,000 equal to cash plus 45,000. So cash should be minus 45,000 equal to cash. Cash should be the 27,000. Okay, cash we have calculated. So we have calculated 27,000. Cash also, now we have to calculate only one item, that is fixed assets. So we can calculate by the help of total assets minus all the current assets. So we get the fixed assets. Okay, and one thing, that is the cost of goods sold is still blank, so we have to calculate cost of goods sold also. So first fixed assets. Okay, it comes it total assets minus current assets. Total assets is 3 lakh and current assets is, it comes 162, 1,62,000 minus, we get the 1,38,000. Okay, so we get the fixed assets also 1,38,000. Now we have to calculate only cost of goods sold. Okay, the GP ratio is given. Okay, so why the GP ratio given, that is cost of goods sold can calculate sales minus cost profit, you get the cost of goods sold. Okay, so it's given the GP ratio, we don't know the gross profit, so we have to calculate first the gross profit. GP upon sales. Okay, GP is 25% given and sales is 4,50,000. We get the GP and GP would be the 112500. Okay, so cost of goods sold is sales minus GP. Sales is 4,50,000 and GP is 1,25,000. So you get the answer of what is the cost of the product. 4,50,000 minus 112500, that comes 337500. Okay, cost of goods सोल्ड, सेल्स माइनस जीपी करेंगे तो आपको गुड्स का कितने में बिकेगा उसका कॉस्ट पता चल जाएगा. ओके, सो इन दिस वी हैव कंप्लीटेड द मिसिंग amount of the balance sheet. Okay, so after completing this, again you have to prepare the balance sheet. Okay, I have done here, so when you are doing, you have to make it balance sheet again. So here is the next question. The following information is given to you as on 31st/3/16 for a company. Current ratio is given, liquid ratio, fixed assets net, working capital, reserves and surplus, bank overdraft, short term. Okay, assume there is no long term loan and fictitious asset. Make a statement of proprietary fund and match it with the fixed asset and as many details of the current assets and net of current liabilities. Okay, let's do the solutions. Okay, first so current ratio is given, that is 2.5. Current ratio means current assets upon current liability. Okay, 2.5 upon 1. Okay, let's assume current liabilities be A. Okay, then current asset will be 2.5a। अगर हम लोग करंट लायबिलिटीज़ को a मान लेते हैं तो अब मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 2.5a आ जाएगा करंट एसेट्स। ओके, इन क्वेश्चन वर्किंग कैपिटल इज गिवन। वर्किंग कैपिटल कैसे कैलकुलेट? करंट एसेट्स माइनस करंट लायबिलिटीज। वर्किंग कैपिटल गिवन है 60,000, करंट एसेट्स विल बी 2.5a माइनस a, तो इट कम्स 1.5a और 60,000। ठीक है, फिर डिवाइड 60,000। okay, and now we do 60,000 divided by 1.5. it comes, A stand for current liability, so current liability comes 40,000. okay, working capital is 60,000, current assets minus current liability. Current assets we don't know, we know the current liability, that is 40,000, so current assets will come 1 lakh. okay, so now second given the liquid ratio, and why it is given that? Because liquid ratio, what the formula is current asset minus stock divided by current liabilities. okay, in this we know the stock value. okay, the liquid ratio is 1.5, current liabilities is 40,000, current assets is 1 lakh, and minus stock 1.5 into 40,000, so it comes 60,000. This, the stock will be the 40,000. okay, so now we have to make balance sheet. As on 31/3/2016, liabilities you have to return full. okay, I'm just done short. Assets amount, we needs equity. okay, equity, reserves and surplus, and current liabilities. okay, so as we have calculated current liabilities, that is 40,000, reserves and surplus is given, that is 40,000. okay, fixed asset is given 1,80,000. okay, current assets, that is stock 40,000. okay, and cash and bank. Always remember, cash and bank is necessary in every companies, in every balance sheet, so we have to calculate the cash and bank. I'm doing below there cash and bank, and we logically see our current assets is 1 lakh, in which 40,000 is only is our stock, and the rest is our cash. okay, it comes 2,80,000, which means our liability side is also 2,80,000. okay, so our equity is 2 lakh. okay, now you can say why you haven't take the bank overdraft. okay, let me explain. Bank overdraft is not excluded in the current is included in the current liabilities. okay, that's why we haven't we taken that bank overdraft is not excluded from the current liabilities. okay, it is stated as the short term. okay, stated as the short term, so we assume that bank overdraft is included in 10,000 is included in this 40,000, so we have to here write down that bank overdraft bank overdraft is not excluded from the current liabilities as it is stated to be a short term. Okay, so now we have to make a statement of proprietary firm. Okay, make a statement of proprietary statement of proprietary fund. What is the proprietary funds? It is the owner's money. And what is if you see the balance sheet, what is the owner's money? Equity and reserve is the owner's money, or you can say total assets minus the current liabilities, that the liability you have to pay. Okay, that is the owner's fund. Okay, that fixed asset मतलब क्या होता है? Fixed assets means टोटल एसेट साइड का टोटल माइनस करंट लाइबिलिटी, जितना करंट लाइबिलिटी इज द लाइबिलिटी यू हैव टू बी पे. करंट लाइबिलिटी मतलब लाइबिलिटी जो आपको पे करनी है, तो लाइबिलिटी जो पे करने के बाद जो पैसा बचेगा वो हमारा क्या हो जाएगा? ओनर्स फंड. ओके, तो इसी को हम लिख भी लेते हैं. तो कैपिटल एड रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस, capital is 2 lakh and reserves and surplus is 40,000, so it comes 2,40,000. okay, this is the first method. Okay, and the second is proprietary fund. The total assets minus current liabilities. Okay, total assets includes current assets plus fixed assets. Total asset is 2,80,000 minus current liability, that is 40,000, which comes 2,40,000. okay, in this way you can find the proprietary funds also. Okay, there is the two method. First one by adding capital and reserves. Okay, and second is total assets minus the liability you have to be paid. Okay, so that is it for the sessions. If you have any query, just write in the comment section. So let me know if you have any query and I'll try to resolve your queries. Okay, and this is our ratio part is completed. From now onwards we start the other tools for financial management, that is cash flow statement, and then we do the fund flow statement. Okay, for till then, take rest and do study. Stay safe, stay at home. Thank you.